Welcome to Bicton Arena in Devon. Now you may remember that we did a series called Cobs Can Go Eventing. Well, the Cobs are back, this time with woofwear, and we're slightly changing it this time. We're going to be going arena eventing. We've got a new venue, we've got 5 new Cobs, and we've got a coach you know really well. All our Cobs are aiming for one of the British Eventing Arena Eventing series. Our coach has come up with some fantastic exercises to help you with your winter training. So let's go meet the Cobs. So with a new series comes new Cobs and new riders. So let's meet the team. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hi. We'll start at this end. So why don't you introduce yourselves and tell us a bit about your Cob?
I'm Paris and I've got a patchy Cob called Lolly. And yeah.
And what do you do with Lolly?
So a bit of everything. She jumps, we do a bit of dressage. She's a bit of a smart dressage girl. And yeah, a bit of eventing, everything. We do it all.
And have you got any aims coming up soon?
Arena eventing, would be nice to qualify for the championships, just see where it goes and have fun.
Cool, and
Hi, I'm Kim and I've got Nico with me. He's a 15-year-old Welsh Cross Belgian draft, which I've owned his whole life. We are aiming for the ACE championships this year. We qualified last year but sadly couldn't make the champs, so that's our aim for this season.
Cool, exciting.
Hopefully.
And tell us a bit about yourself and your Cob.
I'm Michelle, this is Peaches. We've just finished our first eventing season and we're looking forward to getting arena eventing for the first time.
Excellent.
And I've had her for about 3 years.
I'm Izzy and this is Willow. I've had Willow for about a year. It was her first season eventing and I'm just looking forward to kind of doing some work over the winter and ready preparing for next season.
Hi, I'm Zara and this is Splash. I've had him for a year. We're looking to arena event this winter and get out on the hunting field.
Excellent, exciting stuff. So that's the horses, but now we've got to meet the coach. So our coach this time is Cameron Beer. So Cam, what experience have you got with Cobs?
Well, to be honest, I love a good Cob. I've got some clients who adore their Cobs, and I think my favourite thing about Cobs are, first of all, their lovely temperament. They just are always willing and want to do a job, and the power in those hocks. The power in those hocks is really, really amazing, and I've had the chance of meeting these lovely Cobs over at the stables earlier today, and I must say I'm pretty blown away by them. They're pretty gorgeous, aren't they?
They're pretty cool, aren't they? So
yes.
What have you got lined up for us?
So arena cross country obviously is what this series is about. So the first 3 things we'll be looking at is getting in the right gear, looking at the rider's body position and the ability to hold a line. So sound good, girls? Perfect. And then we're taking that from some pole exercises through to the arena cross country fences, and then doing a bit of flat work, how we can start thinking about that even on the flat, and then some more exciting things to come, fingers crossed.
So there's lots to be done, so let's get going.
Let's get going. Fab girls, so as we spoke about earlier, the 3 main things we're going to be looking at for jumping are our ability to get into the right gear, hold the right line, and be in the right body position. So obviously show jumping, it's all about setting the right gear and trying to have that the whole way around a track. But cross country, or specifically arena cross country, it's the ability to have different gears. Yes, set a different gear for the question coming up. So first question for you, I'm going to ask you, Zara. When we're in a good jumping gear, how big should our horse be travelling? How many yards should one horse's stride be?
4.
4 yards, perfect, yes. Anyone know what that is in feet? No, 12 foot. Only reason that's important is what else in an arena could also be 12 foot?
A distance?
Your poles normally, okay? Yeah. So as a rider, it's good on the floor to make sure you're walking your 4 yards correctly by just going up to a 12-foot pole and just walking alongside it and knowing that your 4 steps are the same. So what we're going to do today, we're going to work and see if these lovely Cobs have a good 4-yard canter that we can set for a normal type of jumping fence, and then be able to come back to maybe a 2.5-yard canter. So where would we want to really shorten the canter up when we're going cross country?
When it turns.
Turns, yes, you want to have a bit of balance there, but probably not to a 2.5-yard canter because you'd be getting some time faults. Where would we want to be really thinking about getting the horse back to a 2.5-yard canter?
Coming into the fence?
Into the fence, we probably still want to stay in that lovely 4-yard canter. I'd be thinking more about our steps, our ditches, our water, what I would call our hazard fences, okay? Where we want to just bring them back, put them nice and bouncy, and feel that they have a bit more time to read the question, okay? Cool, so are you all warmed up? Yeah. Yep, fab. So you've had a good walk, trot and canter round. So what we're going to do to start with, to give us a feel of where we're at, we're going to come right rein 1 at a time between the H and C blocks there to make sure we're nice and straight. Over these 2 poles here, in a good 4-yard canter, carrying on between the flags here. Then to start with, I want you to come round, come forwards to the trot, around these 2 poles here, over those 2 skinny poles on the floor, the furthest ones from us in the trot. Pick up the left canter, over these 2 poles on the 4-yard canter, 4 strides down to these 2 poles. And that'll just give us a bit of a feel of, can we have a good 4-yard canter that just works for our jumping? Can we then come back, have a bit of accuracy to our skinny poles, and then back up into our left rein canter and do the same? Okay, sound good? Fab. Down. Good girl. Legs for the line, Zara. Better. Good girl. Forward to the trot. Keep the hands a pair with the bridged reins. Even if he's keen, legs for the line, Zara. I think that's going to be a running theme for you. Good, then forwards to the left canter. And then a little bigger, 4 strides between the 2 sets of poles. Legs for the line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fab. Have a little walk, Zara. So he's lovely, really, really nice. Did we get the 4?
No.
No. So I think this is quite common because he clearly is quite keen
Yeah.
and quite strong. You end up not letting the canter be big enough. And I
Okay.
think he's got a lovely big canter in there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm going to be mean on you. Go and do it all once more.
Okay.
And let's see you now get a little braver in the canter.
Okay.
Okay. So you've got the straightness from the legs. You've got the control from the bridged reins for the straight head and neck. And now let's see you double your canter, Zara. So just circle for me. Circle. And let's see the canter twice that size. Bigger. Off his back. Let him travel underneath you, Zara. Let's get even bigger than that. More ground cover. More ground cover. Good girl. Legs for the line. Super. Keep the leg on for the line. Adjust with the bridged reins so you don't lose the straightness. Good. Keep the trot positive. Go around the H&C fillers this time. He's showing off. He's guessing the next part of the exercise. And then it's straight into your big canter again, Zara. Ground cover. Big legs for the line. Keep the size. Keep the size. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good girl. Fab. Have a little breather. And now level. Much better. Legs for the line. Good girl. Just drifting right a little bit. Keep that right leg guarding. Very cute. And then let's see if you can get that big canter quickly so you haven't got to expand to the poles. Well done. Okay. Izzy, go straight round, do that last line again. Good girl. 4. 1, 2, 3, look left. Good girl, well done. And now just normal hands. Well ridden, legs for the line. Shimmy, don't pull. Don't pull, shimmy. Yeah, good girl. So you're lightening her, don't fight her. Good, much better. Shimmy, don't pull, and then let go. When she resists, let go. Good timing, Michelle. Well done. Much better. Good. Shimmy, don't pull. And then let go, and then bigger again. Better. 4. Have a little breather. So much better in the balance, but we did get the 5, not the 4.
Okay.
Down there. So you got the balance back, you got the
Yeah.
lightness back, and you were like, this is quite nice now.
And relax.
Then you needed to then get bigger again, okay?
Yeah,
Does that
okay.
make sense?
Yeah, that was so good actually.
Came back way better then, didn't
Yeah,
she?
really
Yes.
good, yeah.
So you've got to think of lightening her, not
Yeah.
pulling her.
Yeah.
Because these gorgeous cobs have got good old front ends.
Yeah.
And you pull, they've
Yeah.
got the strength to just pull you back. So you've got to think, lighten her,
Yeah.
and then let go
Yeah,
of
that was
her
really good.
rather than pull her. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Fab.
Thank
really,
you very
really
much.
good. Cool. So what we're going to do now as an extension of that is come down that one again and now canter the two little poles. But as you probably felt in the trot, they are on proper 2 and a bit yards. So it's a little tiny canter, okay? So I just want you to think they are steps that you're coming down, like a bounce of steps, okay, that you just want to close up to, and I want to see a change in the body position. Then back down them again, and then round the flags onto these two here, okay? So now just doing the figure of 8, down the long side, across, down the long side, across, but all in canter, okay? Right leg keeps her out, not your left hand. Better from you, and you kept the right lead that time. Good girl. Let's see an adjustment. Set the gear, set the step. And now just maintain the step. Maintain. Brilliant. Up again. Ground cover. And now level. Good girl, down again. Set the step, then stay in the step. Super Izzy. So I want you to keep saying to yourself, big, not quick. Big, not quick. You've got to keep the size, but not have the speed. I think we'll need it a little bigger than that, Zara. But think, grow it, don't chase it. Super, Zara. Put in that little adjustment quickly. Good girl. Now small steps, stay in the step. Don't look for the pattern, just look for the step to stay the same. Super, you've got time to fix. And then big, Zara, big, big, grow, grow, grow. And now staying level. 1, 2, 3, 4. Super. Keep the step the same. Good. Zara, have a little breather. So Michelle, what are we going to be adding on this time?
More shimmying.
More shimmying, but then once we've shimmied,
Leg.
more length of canter, get the size, because we did get the 5 last time.
Yeah.
So I'd like the 4 this time.
Yeah, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Good girl. And directly she's come back from the shimmy, let go to reward.
Yeah.
The release is the reward. You can be quick with the shimmy, then quick with the release.
Yeah, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Good, Michelle. Have a little play. And then get the size back. Great balance. Lovely shimmying. Set a smaller step. Well ridden, well ridden. Superb. And then we want the 4, so be bigger. Travel. Super. Great shimmying. Good. Imagine it's a bounce of steps that needs leg. Well ridden, Michelle.
But Cam, I loved that. That was great.
Oh.
Some excellent exercises. I really like some of the sayings as well. What did we have? We had don't pull shimmy.
Yes,
I like
yes,
that. That's
yes,
really
we
good.
love a good shimmy.
How do you think it went?
Really, really good. Yeah, these cobs are absolutely gorgeous, and the riders are really, really lovely. All quite similar. You know, the breed typically is quite a strong breed. You know, they're very, very strong in build. So I think as riders, we typically then, when they get strong, just end up shutting them down a little bit. So it was good to just, I think, play over some poles and get them to open them up, but still be in a balance.
Yeah, so you can play with the gears a bit then, can't you,
Exactly
as well?
that, exactly that. So yeah, no, I thought they did absolutely awesome.
So this is really good preparation for going cross country.
Definitely. I mean, I use poles all the time, and I can set poles on 4 yards, 3 yards, or 2 yards, meaning I just need a completely different canter for all of them. And then the poles tell you whether you're doing it right or wrong.
Oh, great.
So yeah.
So join us for episode 2 when we'll be going cross country.